Okay, we're recording.
She doesn't love me.
No, I don't.
She breaks eye contact. She does not love you.
Especially during missionary.
What do you mean? I haven't been to church in months.
Join the club. It's recording.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. For it has been 26 years since my last confession. You heard it right.
Aren't you like 12?
Who's counting anymore? Put that hand down. Thank you. Hey, what is... I want to know...
Are we starting, like, is this...
Yeah.
Should we say hello?
Can I just
started by saying that I don't keep eye contact during sex, and we don't have sex.
No, we don't. We were having an eye contest. Okay.
It's called an eye contest.
Who has the best eye? We were trying to hold eye contact, and she broke it. It was going well.
I had to press record, so I feel like it's kind of
I tried to move under the record button so you could keep looking at me. So, I have a question really quick. What is the ethnicity of the blind mice from Shrek?
Like, is that... I don't know.
Because they talk like this. Shrek, oh dear, oh no. Oh, I am blind.
What is Shrek supposed to be?
Shrek's an ogre.
But he has an accent. Isn't it like Scottish?
Oh, donkey. That's British.
Also, that sounded nothing like Shrek.
Donkey.
Donkey.
Okay.
Get out of my swamp. I've said that exact thing before on this, I think.
Maybe try to be more original next time.
Full circle.
Wow. Circle of life.
Hello.
Hi.
If you've made it this far, welcome to or back to
Uncommon Thoughts.
Episode 7.
I think so.
We're killing it. Shout out to, well, we've talked about Sarah before.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah for buying some merch.
Yes, girl. Let us know how that mug is.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the other random person that bought it. I don't know who you are. Redbubble doesn't tell me.
I bought some stickers.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to buy... So, I'm going to redesign another mug so that it has the logo, a slightly different logo. I think I might do one with, like, light bulbs all over it. Mm-hmm. I think I'll order that one.
Yeah, I think Stefan bought those stickers with the light bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
The Orig.
Yeah, probably my worst design. Not, like, it's a nice design, but, like, the quality is not great because it just randomly cuts off on points because I didn't design it to be a sticker. I shouldn't talk about these things.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, I think we'll start drinking out of our, like, mugs when we're recording because I'm having tea right now.
I'm having apple juice.
I was going to put oat milk in it. I didn't.
Distracted by God knows what was going on 20 minutes ago. I think the catnip in the air got to us.
That's true. Pippa's out now. Lindsay gave my cat drugs, catnip.
They love it.
And she lost it.
Listen, I was giving some to my cat, Theo, because he had his harness on. And he was really upset about it. So I was trying to, like, condition him a little bit. Like, oh, here's some catnip.
I always do drugs when I don't feel good.
Yeah, always some drugs. Oh, that's what every parent does to their kid.
Does that mean we have to mark this as explicit now?
Do y'all think the jury for Casey Anthony was meth heads?
Oh, yeah. I just started watching a video on it. Let me tell you the YouTube channel, because if you're into crime
psychology.
Yeah, but it, like, starts with something. Isn't it, like, SC, criminal psychology?
Oh,
it might be I was going to say, it might be a professor, but I don't know why I thought that, and I also don't think that's true.
Guys, so, there you have it. Can't trust Hope.
I'm a pathological. You're rubbing off on me.
She's a pathical liar. You can follow her path.
I'm a pathical liar. Hey, our episode 2 on YouTube has 14 views.
Who is watching? I'm so confused.
Killing the game. How do I look at my history? It's been a long day. JCS, criminal psychology.
Okay. JCS, Jersey City Shore. Our favorite show.
Yes. It's the same producers. It's a YouTube channel that makes, like, videos about criminal psychology, but the ones I've seen have gone in, like, it's about a specific case, and it's really interesting, really well made. I'm amazed that it's a YouTube channel, because they're full-on hour-and-a-half, like, documentaries, basically.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I love true crime.
Yeah, they're interesting.
I love it. What's up, Hope? What's up with you?
Okay. Yeah. I had to think about, have we talked about this? But it's been a minute since we recorded.
It has. Sorry about that. Life
happens.
Thrown work and school at us.
And I did not catch either.
It just hit me in the face.
I'm still trying. I bought more oat milk. Is anyone surprised? I had to think about that one for a minute. Sorry for the dramatic pause. I couldn't remember.
But we did finish all 3 bottles.
We did. We had some help.
We did. There's a troll who lives under our
final
apartment.
Thoughts. Final reviews on. Oh, what was it called?
It was like a baby blue bottle,
and it was shaped like
a vase, kind of.
Like if you took the regular pictures of ham on a bone that you see, and you put it with the big round side on the ground. That's what it looked like to me.
Okay.
I helped.
It's like circular at the bottom, and it just gets a little narrower at the top.
It's like if you had an hourglass, but the top section was smaller than the bottom section. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think it has a lady on it somewhere. I might have just made that up.
It's a nice material, too. I like the way it feels. Not the milk, the bottle.
Yeah.
The texture of the milk was part of the issue for me, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't have the texture of, like, cow's milk, which, like, makes sense. It's not as smooth, and...
It's like crunchy milk, crunchy peanut butter?
Yeah.
Do you like your milk creamy or crunchy?
Creamy.
Creamy.
Do you like your peanut butter creamy or crunchy? Creamy. My dad likes crunchy. That's how I know that we're not related. He's not my real dad.
Prescott.
Looking at you, Mom. Kidding.
Listen.
She actually has been talking about wanting to listen to this. She's like, "You guys have a new episode yet?" And I was like, "Of what? What are you talking about? Podcast too."
Sometimes I forget too.
Yeah.
Listen, if you take cardboard and put it in a blender and throw some like cream in there, that's how I imagine they make oat milk.
I think it's just that without the cream. It's just cardboard.
No wonder why it was so dry.
It's not gross. Mm-hmm. I would like to preface by saying any oat milk drinkers out there, we're not.
House.
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe.
Hemingway?
Maybe when I'm 50.
Is that you?
Yeah. Yes, that's me. I don't know.
No, that's 3 Blind Mice.
Oh, sorry. Wrong door. Couldn't see.
No.
So it doesn't taste gross, but it's not satisfying. That's the ish.
We've been spoiled by creamy milk.
I get whole milk, bro.
She treats herself with whole milk.
I do. My dad drinks whole milk. I don't know. I think it's for something with like kidneys or I don't know. So I was like, oh, interesting. So I had someone, I was like, why was I ever drinking anything other? Because it's just like, like when they say a full-bodied wine, whole milk is a full-bodied milk. It is just milk in your face. Mm-hmm. And it's good.
In my face.
And it's not? Oat milk. It's not a full-bodied milk. It's cardboard juice.
Yeah, oat milk ranks for me on the totem pole below skim milk. And I don't hate skim milk. Most people that I know do, but I grew up drinking it. Thanks, Mom. And I just I don't hate it. I get 2%. I feel like it's a nice in between, in the middle. Because I drink milk a lot. It's just kind of something that like chumps get. Not me though.
You drink milk more than me.
I love milk.
So it makes sense that you would get 2%.
Dude, did I tell my milk story yet? When it spilled in class?
Did we finish our oat milk story yet?
No.
But we'll go to you. and to you. And to Mike with sports.
This is me?
You're on air.
You're on air. I'm so pale.
You're pale.
I want a donut. Okay. Yeah, Mike here.
This is gonna be a long episode.
Let me make this quick. So, I was in my...
I like it low and slow. Like my eggs.
She likes those runny eggs. I like runny eggs.
I like, it's gonna sound gross, but I like wet eggs. Like, I don't want my eggs to be, like, dry,
That's what Taco Shack's eggs are. It's
gross.
If I had an improvement, if they had a suggestion box, I would say, make the eggs a little runnier.
This might ruin scrambled eggs for people, but overcooked scrambled eggs are, like, giant boogers. Like, they've got that hard
trigger warning of boogers.
grossness.
It's not. No, yeah. I don't know. That's a fair point, and it's gross. Not to mention that they turn green. Ever heard of green eggs and ham? Have
No.
you? You were, like,
What are you talking
wanting
about?
to be a kindergarten teacher and didn't know who Dr. Seuss was.
He's controversial.
He is. He used to be
is.
racist,
Mm-hmm.
and then he wanted to change his ways later in life. He realized how wrong he was,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he, like, wrote about it, or talked about it, how he was like, this was wrong, and a lot of people will censor him for it. I think it's kind of a good learning point.
Yeah,
for
I
people.
feel like society has a habit of going overboard with...
Yeah, cancel culture needs to chill out.
Yeah, cancel culture. God, we're
Chill
gonna get
out.
canceled.
Dude.
Don't get me wrong, there's people out there that do not deserve a platform,
Mhm.
that are bad people,
Yeah.
they're bad influences,
Yeah.
and they don't need to be famous, they
Mhm.
don't need to be heard by a large portion of the
Think about
population.
a lot of TikTokers.
I
But-
don't know any. I had to think about it. But there's people who, like, genuinely have changed.
Yeah, they didn't
Or,
know.
like, maybe, like, low-key, maybe they were, like, 15. Dude, I did stupid stuff at 15. Maybe
Yeah,
not like
like-
that, but...
Everything in your life is learned. So depending on how you're brought
Mhm.
up in your community and, like, the environment that you're living in, how do you know any better?
Yeah. If you had asked me things about, like, my political beliefs and stuff like that, when I was, like, 15, living in a primarily white suburb in Texas, God, I don't know what that's gonna make people think about me. But, like, me now as a 21-year-old in Austin, like, having gone to college and been in classes with, or also just friends with people with diverse backgrounds that I'm not used to, like,
Yeah.
that really changes you. And I feel like
Oh, for sure.
we like to judge people on the surface and have no issue with it, and then we go, no, sorry,
Yeah.
you swipe left, you say, I don't want that.
No, thanks.
This
No-
is where you
no
discover I'm actually a
swiping right.
50-year-old woman.
Swiper, no swiping right.
Yeah, Dora
Swipe
had it
left.
right, man.
Swiper just wanted some love. Every creature just wants to be loved.
Do you look back as an adult and feel bad for the quote-unquote villains in kids shows?
Namely Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I feel like he just was lonely.
He wanted a friend.
He loved his daughter. Was he really that bad of a guy?
No.
He loved Perry the Platypus deep within his heart.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like,
I've seen the photos.
I'm thinking of the
I don't know
villains
what that
from, like,
means.
Fairly Odd
I have to
Parents.
censor that.
I don't really feel bad for them. I feel like they were truly evil. And, what's his name? Doofenshmirtz? Oh my god.
You mean the guy you just talked about?
No.
Who you didn't notice,
Dinkelberg.
but I made a very, very inappropriate joke about. You didn't even hear it.
Doofenshmirtz?
Yeah, you said he loved Perry deep down in his heart, and I said, "Oh, I've seen the pictures." That's inappropriate. You should have said that back to me. Remember?
Mm-mm.
That's inappropriate.
That's inappropriate.
That's how we get sued by Disney.
Disney.
Oh my God, Disney, back at it.
That's Disney for ya.
Back at it again with the.
The Disney
What's that from?
lawsuits?
Back at it again with the.
That's just like a saying nowadays. Back at it with the whatever. It's like a meme.
Is it the Damn Daniel? Is that
Damn
Daniel?
Daniel. Back at it with the white band.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
We were talking about your milk
Dinkelberg
story.
from Fairly Odd Parents.
Which is that?
Isn't that the dad's enemy? He's like, Dinkelberg!
Isn't he also the teacher?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No. Dinkelberg was like the neighbor that was like perfect, right? Or maybe Dinkelberg was the teacher's name, but the neighbor who was perfect,
Okay, yeah.
what was his name? Okay. Somebody will tell us. Anyways,
We know you're out there, George Clooney, listening.
Stop
We know you know a
listening.
lot of Fairly Odd Parents trivia.
Quit it. Quit it right now. Okay, so I'm in class. I'm in Children's Health.
Christmas.
This is in a building where the classes were held, like the auditorium. It wasn't like a huge room, but
I think I know the exact room you're talking about.
yeah, but the floors they have just a tiny slant.
Mm-hmm.
So down towards the stage where the professor speaks is at a lower elevation than like where you walk in at and like the back
Mhm.
rows are. I always sat in the back because I'm a shy girl. Sorry.
I always sat in the front because I'm a shy girl.
Oh, when worlds collide.
This is what you get. Why are we talking like robots?
I don't know.
When
But-
worlds collide.
Okay, so I like to drink milk in the morning because it satisfies.
Because it satisfies.
Satisfies my acid reflux. I have really bad acid reflux, and
Is
milk
satisfy the right word for that?
Yeah.
Or you try like. I'm thinking like, what's it when it makes something feel better? Which I guess satisfies.
Start with
fits.
S or an R. Like relieves, but there's another word
Yeah,
that I feel like.
I want to say satiate, but that's not it either. This kind of bothers me. But we'll
it's gonna come
out.
to you tomorrow morning during your test.
Oh, I'm thinking of alleviates.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else.
Okay.
Anyways,
stupefy.
So, I had just like a Yeti full of cold milk because I love it. So good. I had it on the ground.
No one would expect you to have a Yeti full of cold milk.
I used to get clowned for it. People I work with would be like, "Is that coffee?" And I'd be like, "No, it's milk."
You're like Michael.
They'd be like, "Don't joke." I'm like, "No, I'm serious." So, anyways, this was an 8 a.m. class, and this girl walks in kind of late. She's now one of my really good friends, Natalie. But she walks in kind of late, and she walks past me, and she kicked my Yeti of milk over. And I'm in the back row of a classroom that has a slanted angle down towards the front. And we're like, crap, what do we do? And so, like, we're just like, I hope that it gets better. I don't know. Hopefully, like, no one notices. Hopefully it stops.
So do you hear your cup roll, or is it just the milk?
The cup just knocked down.
Okay.
It didn't roll. But, like, 10 minutes later, because it's not a very big class, there's a lot of space in the seats in the rows, and there's a lot of rows towards the front. Maybe about 15 or so.
Yeah.
People directly in front of me start picking up their backpacks, looking so confused. Like, what the hell is this white substance? Like, I don't know what they thought was going on in the back of the classroom, but nothing was going on like that. I can assure you, just severe panic and nervousness. I was so
like
red.
The exact same type of situation to me.
No.
Severe panic, so red. Tell me what this makes you think of.
Panic attack. Anyways, we're freaking out back there, and we have that class is full of like big athletes, and like they could definitely beat our asses if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, like they would.
Anyways, they start like. Luckily, they didn't turn all the way around and look at us. I don't know if we had a guardian angel looking over us that day or what, but I left class as soon as like the professor was trying to wrap up. I ran out of the class so fast. I was like, I'm out, because we did leave and get paper towels like right away when it happened, but there was just enough that had like escaped. So, sorry if you're listening if your backpack got a little bit dairied up. Sorry. I still drink milk.
That's a blessing. Me
and Natalie are friends. We actually ended up having PDS together, which is the education program. And we laugh about it now. Look
at that. Isn't that the best?
Yeah.
I like that story. That's a funny story.
Thank you.
We gotta spend one episode just talking about embarrassing college stories.
Also, or just any stories.
You wanna see something gross? Blood blister. Huge blood blister.
I had it on my toe.
Didn't pop it because it's healed. I mean,
I didn't pop mine on my toe and it just went away.
I've had 3 blisters. That's the only one to not fully heal yet, but it doesn't hurt. It's just...
Yeah. No,
should we post a pic?
We'll post a pic of that and of a Yeti full of milk.
For all you naughty gals out there.
The 3 blind mice from Shrek and George Clooney watching.
Yes. I have a video of that. He still owes me for it. Oh, so I got more oat milk. Surprise, surprise. So, long story short, I've inadvertently become a vegan in college. Not fully, and I'm not going to actually call myself a vegan because I'm not. But I eat mostly vegan probably 5 days a week. Literally, like, no dairy, no meat.
But
I don't know why I need to... Not really. I'm trying to cut down on dairy because I think it might help my eczema. And it might be my eczema looks,
it
I don't
does.
know how often you look at my eczema on my hand, but
not often, but it looks good right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also just trying to like do things that are better for the environment, and I know eating at least less meat is already better. I'm not cutting meat totally out, but I was like, I'm trying to stick to this no dairy thing. So lo and behold, I'm at Trader Joe's, and that oat milk is calling my name. Not because I want it. One, because everyone who creates oat milk just knows how to make it look cute. And
they do.
Oat milk looks like, and I think it's because they have to convince you want it because you it's not milk.
Oat milk is the city of Austin of all milk.
Yeah.
That'll carry us into what we
They're
wanted
like,
to
no,
talk
we're a
about.
little weird, but we look good.
It's cute and like hip and kind of trending right now,
But,
you know?
then you're actually in it and you're like, there's a lot of things going on here. I don't
like it, but sometimes
expensive,
I don't.
but is it worth it?
Doesn't
Oat
really
milk
taste
Austin,
good.
who are we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Cardboard Foundation. Hello, Austin, Texas.
Hi.
Cue it.
Yes.
512.
What up, 512? I didn't even do it. I just went 2 and then 2 the other side. I didn't even do it middle hand. So, long story short, I think I already said that, but we'll say it again. I will update you on my oat milk progress. Mm-hmm. But I've noticed you don't really taste it when you put it in coffee or tea, probably because I put like a tablespoon in. So that's my plan is it doesn't go bad as fast as milk, so I just have like 30 cups of coffee.
That's what I usually do every day.
Probably get rid of it, yeah.
You'll be able to float around.
My second drink today, but I of course didn't put
Sorry,
oat milk
do you hate levitating and feeling a great buzz?
Yeah, I really do.
Then don't ever try coffee.
Okay.
It's great.
No, I had coffee today before I started class. And I was buzzed. I was like low-key shaking a little bit by lunch because I don't really like eating breakfast. Mm-hmm. I know it's supposed to be good for you, but like I just wake up a lot not hungry, and I don't want to force myself to eat, especially now that I'm not out doing things, you know.
Hey, that's what everyone else does, intermittent fasting.
I was doing that for a while, but then I was getting up so early and I couldn't wait till 1.
I like not having boundaries on when I can eat. You know?
I try not to eat before bed just because it makes it hard to sleep.
Man, I wish I had that self-control.
I know. I hear the popcorn button being pressed every night.
Popcorn 3, baby. Pop Secret.
Hey, that's actually good. I haven't done like
Pop
a side-to-side Orville Redenbacher Pop Secret, but I think it might be equal. I would not say Pop Secret's better.
I would.
Because it would do a lot of things to not only myself, but my relationship with my father.
And Mr. Orville.
And Mr. Orville himself.
Father, son, Redenbacher. Amen.
Father, son, Redenbacher. Popcorn.
I've been converted full on to a Pop Secret, but I like the extra butter, the movie theater.
Yeah, which is good. So, why?
Okay, but it's your fault.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me tell you why.
We are 22 minutes in. We have not even gotten... For a second, we gave you a hint of what we were talking about today, and then we took it right back. We said, no.
Listen, when me and Hope were little, I would go to her house. I practically lived there.
She did.
We would make popcorn all the time.
She didn't pay
Hope
rent.
taught me. Wow, it seems to be a common theme these days. Hope taught me.
Hey, walls don't have to pay rent.
Pay me. She taught me to cut off from a stick of butter and melt it and drizzle it over the popcorn.
Okay, you don't need to out me.
It's dank, bro. It's so good.
I don't do it anymore because I'm just too lazy, and I'm like, oh, that's another bowl I have to clean
Especially with popcorn. I mean, butter residue.
Especially with popcorn. I know that, like, so, yes. Do you remember, I don't know if you do, because my family has and always will be popcorn fanatics. I think it was Orville Redenbacher used to make a movie theater butter that came with a packet of butter. When I tell you that that was like my snack, which is not
delicious.
Not great. Popcorn's not terrible, but I imagine all the added stuff is what makes it bad.
You know what I used to eat when I would get home from like 5th grade? 2 bags of Doritos, a Cosmic Brownie. And until my mom cut me off and was like, "You're gonna spoil dinner."
That's exactly how your Lindsey, you're gonna spoil your appetite.
Say there, old sport, you're gonna spoil your supper.
Yeah, I'm making meatballs for dinner. What?
Mama, no, more
Put
like
that back in the
chicken
pantry.
and broccoli, baby. What up, Caucasian moms? How's it going?
What up, 212?
512.
What up? What up, 281? Okay, just a few more updates and then we'll really get into it.
Okay, what else are we updating?
Hey, look, if you're not enjoying us talking about whatever we want...
You don't exist, probably.
Yeah. George Clooney, is that you?
Possible.
It's been a long week. I go to bed at like 5 in the afternoon now, so I feel like I don't really talk to you that much, even though we literally live together.
My sleep schedule's been destroyed.
I've been
waking up at noon again.
You and Harvey are on the same schedule. Harvey texted me at 7 one morning, and I was like, "You're up early?" And he said, "Well, I haven't gone to bed." And I was like, "Oh, Come on.
Harvey's like, both of you does seem I've slept.
Yeah. Like, oh, I guess we're not friends anymore.
No, me and Harvey planned it.
Yeah, it sounds just like Harvey. He's really great at planning. That was rough. Sorry.
Subtle jab.
It is Friday night. I had a long week. I've already said that. That's how you know it's been a long week. And I would not be surprised. I would say I would not be amazed. Not the same. I wouldn't be surprised if this podcast was not in English when we finished.
I thought we were speaking Spanish.
I wish I could speak Spanish. I really do.
Dude, okay, I've been doing some Duolingo every day.
I was always wondering what game you were playing. Cause like, I would hear it, but I didn't want to just like walk into your room.
You just
like,
randomly hear me like saying phrases in Spanish.
I never heard that part. That's why I was like, is that Candy Crush?
I do.
Is
love
that
Candy
Words
Crush.
with Friends? I was like, I recognize it. So
hey,
I
re-downloaded Temple Run recently.
Oh
for the
Lord.
memes. Yeah, no, it's.
So this is actually an intervention, is what you're telling me.
No, I love it. Well, so I took Spanish in high school, and I was really good at it. And I lost it.
That's where I had my acting debut.
Yes. ¿Dónde estás yendo?
Oh my god, we should tell them
Taxi.
to go watch those.
I will be so horrified if they ever find out.
They might. I mean,
they might.
I don't know. We have a YouTube channel. I might do some flipping around because I wanted to create a YouTube channel, become YouTube famous like all those 12-year-olds out there. Just a pipe dream.
As long as it's not ASMR, I'll be cool. I have severe issues with noises like that.
You have severe issues. This is true.
What is it called when you can't listen to people eating? Doesn't matter who you are.
I don't know.
I can't listen to it.
She can't. I don't eat around her.
My
really
poor
don't eat around
boyfriend, he left the room earlier today because I kept staring at him.
I thought so.
But
I was
in
wondering
my defense,
what he was doing.
he came out kind of like sulking, like.
He was just kind of like eating silently. I'm pretty sure the TV wasn't even on. And I was just like, all right, class.
Sorry. Well, so here's the thing. I was doing my homework, so it was completely silent.
Is that why you had that song on?
I put music on later.
Okay, because I thought I heard the Nike song today.
I put on my piano playlist. I've been listening to like a jazz coffee shop playlist lately, which is really nice.
I've been listening to like Calm Vibes on Spotify.
Yeah. Oh, are you using Spotify?
I've been using Spotify for like a year.
What?
Yeah.
Who do you have it with?
Myself.
Do you have the student package?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I might go in on like a family thing with some of my siblings, but until then.
Yeah. Well, Stefan just eats loud. I mean, some people just do.
Yeah, I don't really listen to people eat. Like, it doesn't register.
I wish it didn't for me because I feel terrible, but I just, like, I kept staring at him out of the corner of my eye.
I normally make an effort to not eat around you.
You don't. I don't want you to change or be like, oh, can't eat in here.
But if I know it's going to bother you, why would I do it?
I need to get over it, is the point.
I'm not sure you can. You're how old now? And this, has this always bothered you?
Yeah.
I don't remember this being a thing in, like, high school. Not that this is a phase. I just mean, like, we probably weren't around each other enough for you to, like, notice how
Well, I never really voiced it before, because I was like, you're not allowed to voice that.
And now no one eats around you.
You're going to eat. You're going to have. It's like the ice thing. I can't think about ice.
And your family and all your kids, and you're going to have to eat by yourself. They're going to be like, no, we're turning this on you.
Dang it. They're going to be like, listen to that awfulness. I don't know why it bothers me so much.
Just might be a thing, man.
I don't know. I got issues. I want everyone to every time you're gonna eat, come sit next to me. Please.
Well, I also, maybe not as much. I used to eat ramen noodles a lot. I don't ever call it that, but Harvey's gotten in my head. And I feel like I'm kind of loud when I eat that because I'm like, I don't crush my noodles.
I don't think so.
I don't know, I just don't eat around you.
Well,
I also like eating by myself because it's at this point right now my time to like not be stimulated by anything.
Not be on.
I told you about this. I get overstimulated very easily now. I like it's social stimulation that really overwhelms me, probably because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
But like being online for 8 hours a day, and in a way, like. I don't know, there's just something so weird about Zoom that just, like, really messes with your psyche. I don't know. But anyways.
It's called the Zoom curse.
There's something there. Because, like, when I get off Zoom, even people I like, there's not that many that I really like. I'm like, get away. I need to be by myself.
Yeah.
That's why I go to my room when I'm done, because I'm like, I need to lay down and just like,
Yeah.
not, I don't want anyone knowing I exist right now. Not in a bad way. I'm not sad. I just like, I'm closing my eyes to talk about this because it's so close to the heart.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know why I was talking about that.
It's alright.
School's rough right now. Let me tell you. It's good. There are definitely bonuses to it and things I'm really enjoying, but it's like the rigor, but the online rigor, that's just like,
It's different for sure.
Yeah. Because when you're going out in person and doing it, it's like there's momentum.
Yeah.
Because you're just not going to come home, so you kind of have to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're already home, we don't need to get into that.
That's very true. I feel like it would go by faster in person.
Mm-hmm. It does. I feel like it definitely does.
Yeah. And you don't have to focus on the things that you are focusing on now, like teaching children how to operate Zoom and what have you. You know? And you can see them and hug them in person.
I feel like I'm never going to be able to hug my students again.
You will in a few years.
I feel like that's just not going to be normal anymore. Like, that's not going to be okay.
I think it will.
I hope so.
Because I was thinking about the Spanish flu. Look at it. It went away.
Look at it.
I mean, the flu didn't go away, but
no,
we calmed it down. People hugged after that.
Because the Spanish flu was just like a strain of the flu, right?
I don't know. Like,
it wasn't its own thing. I think it was just a really bad strain, maybe from Spain, or maybe I'm making that up. I don't know why they called it that.
I don't know. Who really knows?
Yeah. Anyways, today's topic. Austin.
Texas. Please eat in front of me.
Okay.
I feel so bad.
I'll make a note to eat in front of you.
If you want to eat by yourself because you enjoy it, that's cool. But
no.
Don't feel like you have to leave the room.
No, I want to eat with you.
I need to get over it.
Well, it's not so much like, if we're hanging out and then I go to eat, I'm not just going to be like, I'm not just going to leave. But then I'm very conscious of how I eat around you.
You should be very obnoxious. Even more than,
well,
like...
I don't want to be obnoxious, either.
No, do it. Get me used to it. Condition me, punish me. I don't care. I feel so bad. Like, when Stefan left the room, I was like... This could be taken
out of context.
No. I just feel so selfish about it. And I just have a problem with the sound. But I need to get over it.
I think Harvey has made me used to that. Because he's a moaner when he eats. And now I just think he's kind of cute.
But that kind of stuff doesn't bug me.
Really?
It's
he's also loud, though.
It is the action of what's going on in your mouth and, like... Yes, and, like, Stefan, when he chews, it's very, like... You can, like... It's intense. Like, he's acting like he's never eaten before. Yeah. I'm like... He does it when he drinks, too. And I'm like, you can slow down.
I see why he doesn't want to eat by you.
I need to mind my business. That's all I'm saying. But it's so hard.
Try to reframe it. Take an educator. That's what I used to like. Get kind of annoyed when Harvey would be like, this is so good, and now I'm like, oh, he's enjoying my food, and now like I'm like, oh, when I hear that, I know that he likes what I eat, because he won't do it if he doesn't like it.
I don't know how to do that with him. Like, oh, he wouldn't be eating so ferociously if he didn't like it.
I think the way you're starting is what's wrong. You're already starting on a bad foot.
He's so enthused to eat the food.
You're saying it like you're really not feeling it. Think of it like he's nourishing his body.
Like, we're lucky to have food.
Yeah,
to
like
be eating.
Yeah, like he's enjoying his food, and like he gets to eat something that he likes when he wants to. Mm-hmm. Just ignore the whole chewing part altogether.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work. It doesn't sound like
I'll let you know. We will update because I really am looking for some help because I feel so mean.
She needs it.
I do.
She does.
And I don't mean to be mean, and I tell him all the time I'm sorry, and you can eat next to me. But just, like, make fun of me back. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you eat weird.
Well, you can make fun of me back for anything, though. Shut the door when you pee. Stop being stupid. Why are you mispronouncing that word?
I think that's funny.
I have an issue with pronunciation.
It's like Michael Scott.
I'm doing it on purpose.
I don't even know what you said today.
I don't know anymore.
You always... Blah, blah, blah. You've said it before. You say animatronic.
It's
Matronic.
Matronic. I say animatronic.
Yeah.
The last N, I convert to an M.
If I wasn't listening, which I rarely am to you, I wouldn't even notice.
Do you think that it's weird that we say that word so often? Like, why do we use it? Because I always use it to describe Theo, but we say it a lot more than most people.
Well, I'm obsessed with Disney, and Disney has a lot of animatronics.
Animatronics.
And they were kind of one of the big inventors of them. I don't know. See, now I feel like that's wrong. But, like, when animatronics were really, like, new and big, like, Disney was one of the... What are they called? I want to say pavers. Pioneers.
Covered wagon, baby.
And when
Quakers.
When it's safe,
no.
I do think I will go to Disney World and Disneyland. I actually talked to Harvey about it because he doesn't like Disney. I don't like a lot of things about Disney. I like the history of Disney. I don't really respect them as, like, a company right now and, like, what they do. But besides that, I was like, I need to go. I need to put into context all these things I've heard in podcasts and seen in videos. I need to, like, experience it. God, I'm going to turn into a Disney nerd. I already am.
Disney ho.
I'm not one of those, like, I never want to be one of those families that goes to Disney World every year. That's a cult.
Christmas card
and
from
that
Disney.
should be shut down.
Epcot. Christmas
God, there's some
card.
people so committed, they're literally going right now.
It's awful. Stop it.
Family vacation doesn't happen during a pandemic.
I have
Sorry
not been
to bother
anywhere.
you.
I go to work. It's no vacation.
I go to the kitchen.
That's a vacation.
That is a vacation.
At least for the German roaches. At least the cats eat them at night. They, like, have a whole search party in there
every night.
Anyways.
Austin. I don't know how we got off track.
This is our life.
We're only 36 minutes in.
Austin, Texas.
We
live here. We love it. Live it, laugh it, love it. We don't love it that much.
Live it, laugh it, love it, loathe it.
The 4 L's.
The four L's of the apocalypse. Of the
Choose your fighter.
Tips.
Yeah, so
how long have you lived here?
I'm going on my 6th year.
I'm going on my 4th year. Like, starting my 4th year. So I haven't actually lived here 4 years. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Austin is... I guess, we're just going to talk about our personal experience and opinion of Austin.
Well, yeah, and, like, maybe not right now because of, everything going on. But, like, Austin's a hot spot for, like, moving into. Like, Californians are freaking taking over.
Dude, it is so expensive. And the east side, I mean, if you live here, the east side is, like, 1,000% gentrified. Like, they are kicking out the locals from there.
Yeah.
The property taxes are going through the roof. People are getting pushed out. I think people are heading towards Pflugerville. I don't even know. I don't know where they're going. I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like every part of Austin has been gentrified. Like, at the west side, probably.
Yes. Oh,
everything.
all of it.
And so I-35 is like, it literally it kind of still does, segregates the city. East and west, West used to be the richer side, East lower income, but now it's so gentrified, and, like, it's so weird to drive through it and to see these beautiful, huge, like, apartments and condos, and they're all modern, but then across the street there's, like, really low income housing, and it's just like, how much longer are you gonna survive here? I feel so bad.
Yeah,
it is an interesting place.
It is. That was not a fart, if you could hear it. Not that I can confirm. It's, at the very least, an interesting city to live in.
Yeah. Whether or
not it's good or bad.
Do you remember what you expected moving up here? Or your feelings? Were you excited?
Well, so, like, I'm the... Fourth. I'm the 4th sibling in my family to go to UT, and the last, presumably. So, as a child, like, I came up to Austin a lot. But, like, when you're a kid and, like, your perspective's just really skewed.
It's all exciting. And
like,
it's new. And
in my mind, Austin was UT campus. Because if I came to Austin, I went to UT campus. And that was it.
Same here. Because as a kid, I used to go to the football games.
Yeah. So, like, before I moved up here, honestly, all I knew was UT campus. And, like, not even that well. Because, like, after my last sister graduated, like, I still had a few years before I went to college. So, and then we just kind of stopped coming up here as much. Even though, my sister lives up here.
Yeah.
But I thought Taylor was my last sister, and that's not true. It was Sully. Sorry,
Wow.
Sully. I didn't forget about you. I just got really confused.
It happens. Family
So,
confusion.
I think I expected it to be like college, students, college again, and like everything's really close and you walk everywhere. Not true. Austin has the worst of both worlds. Somehow everything is still really close and you still have to drive or take the bus.
But you can't park.
You can't park literally anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Literally.
You know, because I'm paranoid about parking at the place I have to take my certification test, even though I know there's a whole parking lot
You'll
there.
be fine.
Like that's what Austin has conditioned me to believe.
I think I've gotten
there will not be
4
parking
parking tickets on UT campus alone.
I've never gotten one, but
they
I've never
love
parked
to find us
on campus.
They will. I got a parking ticket for backing into a parking spot in one of the C lots.
That's beautiful.
They were like, "It's against the flow of traffic." I was like, "There's no flow of traffic because it's a parking lot."
Yeah, it's a parking lot.
I can whip it enough to where I'll get out of the spot and still be in the flow of the direction to exit the parking lot. I got this. I do this.
Yeah,
does this.
She's not a reckless driver.
Heck no. Sometimes.
We don't need to talk about that.
I got places I need to go. I can't stand
not anymore.
Non-aggressive drivers. I like people who are. They know you gotta hit that gas pedal when you're trying to enter the highway.
I am an active driver. I'm not aggressive.
As long as you are not.
I'm not a slowpoke.
Under aggressive. Yeah, people who enter the highway going 45.
You gotta be going at least 65.
You have to.
Ideally, you're going a little faster because it's way easier to slow down after you get on than to speed up.
Yeah, and at least go the speed limit, which is typically 65. Or for the people who are next to the lanes, what is that called?
The merging lane.
The on ramp. Oh my god. Yeah. Move over so people can merge on. It's courteous to move over.
If there's room, I will get over.
Yeah.
But if I can tell, like, we're going to merge fine, I don't move. Because I'm like, you're definitely ahead of me, or you're clearly a little more behind me.
Yeah. Or the people who just stay the same speed as you. I'm like, okay,
yeah, I'm like, do you not see me?
Do
you, like, and I can't get over, buddy. And I'm the one that's already on the highway.
Stuck. I'm going to hit this brick wall that's coming up if you don't move.
I don't think people realize when you're the one getting on the highway, you need to accommodate. Because you're not on the highway yet. You have a little more control. Like, if you really had to, you would be okay maybe stopping a little bit more, but someone on the highway might have something right behind them. You can't just force them to slow down for you.
That is true.
Anyways,
Austin is not home to the best drivers.
Or traffic.
Very bad traffic. That's another thing because it's an overcrowded city. Because it's cheaper than California, but it's got the vibes.
Cheaper for how long?
Not long, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, I would say. I don't remember what my expectations were coming up. Like, I guess I was excited, just for a fresh start, mostly, though. And to be in a city in Austin, for, like, everyone who doesn't live in Austin, people usually want to come up on vacation, or they think that it's really cool and there's a lot to do, or it's, like, a big touristy area,
but, what is there to do here?
That's, like, as someone who's lived here, it's, like, it's cool to do once or twice.
Yeah.
But after that, it's, like...
Okay, what... Top three things to do in Austin if you're visiting.
Barton Springs.
Go to the free part. Don't know why you'd pay.
Probably 6th Street if you are looking to throw down. I think that's just a big attractor.
I've never really been to 6th Street.
Yeah. Because
I turned 21 in the middle of a pandemic. So.
You'll turn 21 again.
Yep.
We'll take you
when
out.
I get my real birth certificate.
Yes. It's lost. And then a third thing, man, I want to lump like 6th and Rainy Street together.
I've been to Rainy, also not for drinking though.
I do. I like Rainy a little bit. I mean, it's a chiller vibe. I don't know. Am I allowed to say like football games?
Why would you not be allowed to say football games?
You're the judge here. What about like all the outdoor, like the parks and hiking trails?
Yeah, I would say top 3 things. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's just because this is what I enjoy doing. But just, like, find a random ass, there I said it, coffee shop. And just, like, sit there for a little bit.
I feel like that's
if you're on vacation, I get you're not going to spend your whole day there. But, like, go there in the morning. Like, it's fun. Coffee shops here are nice.
Like that's something that people who live here pick up. Because you, like, have to find your own niche, and
Mhm.
like I have to find now other things that aren't so crowded all the time with tourists, and like
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that you pick up once you've been living here. We definitely do that, or we did do that.
Mhm.
Coffee shops.
One
was
day
kind
we'll
of our
get back
thing.
on it.
I miss it.
We need to start like a list of places we've been. Oh, and then we can share it with you guys if any of you
Yeah.
are in / are going to visit Austin, like maybe next year. But yeah, I would say like go to a coffee shop, or just like go to like a restaurant that you've never heard of that seems, like a small business restaurant. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
Because that's, I think, where you'll get the best food here. Yeah. That's just one.
Yeah, I feel
have
like
no others.
food is also a big thing that people look forward
You,
to.
if you're gonna get good food here, you haven't heard about it online.
Yeah, do not look on like the eatery or whatever it is called, or
they're gonna tell you to go to freaking Hop Dotties.
it's gonna be
like,
everything
overrated.
downtown that's so expensive. You gotta find the really hole in the wall places.
Like Pacha on Burnett. Ooh, they have like a cheddar bacon pancake.
Yeah.
So good.
There's also this place on 6th called Casino El Camino.
They have good burgers.
Burger place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been there.
Really good. So yeah, definitely don't look for the hype things that people are kind of, I would say, especially, I mean, if you're a tourist, how much time do you have to really explore and like find things yourself? If you live here, you gotta make it your mission to like really figure things out. That's why I like to drive around and be like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's why I like when you drive me around. Because I don't like that. I do not like driving and not knowing where I'm going. You're like the opposite. I feel like you love kind of. I've gotten to the point now where like I know general directions, so I don't mind it. But like I'm not just gonna go drive.
Yeah.
But I might know where I'm going and kind of figure out how to get there.
Yeah.
I would agree. Like naturey things. Barton Springs is really fun. Harvey and I went there once. It was cold, but it's so fun.
I don't know why spring water. How does it maintain its like really low temperature?
I don't know.
Because the sun is just beating down. Like I'm thinking about the summer in Texas and it's like 110 degrees. How does the water not warm up?
That's a good question.
Amazing. I think Austin is fake woke.
Yeah.
A lot of the people are fake woke. Not everybody, but people claim to care about things. I don't think that they really do.
Yeah, there's a lot of this like fake sustainability stuff going around. I don't like. People who are like, don't you care about the planet? But then they like shop on Shein and like Wish.
Yeah.
They're like, what? But it's cheap. I'm like, why do you think it's so cheap? Like, use your brain.
Yeah.
Ooh, go thrifting, but don't go to thrift shops that are like Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah. Go to the low-key ones that aren't going to break the bank. But, yeah, definitely recycle clothing around. We love it.
Yeah. Austin, Austin's fake woke.
And Austin, like, I think it's a lot of fake woke people in the sense where they, like, get offended at stuff that's, like, really not offensive. And they just think that they have to. And it's like, no, you can relax. That makes me miss Houston a lot. Of, like, I feel like people in Houston are just a little bit, like, they have thicker skin. And everyone's just like, it's still like a family though. I don't know, I miss Houston sometimes.
I haven't been in downtown Houston in a minute.
Yeah, Houston sports has been breaking my heart. The Rockets and the Texans lost last night.
Darn.
But I joined 2 fantasy teams last night, and so I feel like I'm back to life.
Makes sense.
I'm good to go. Yeah, I don't know if the Rockets are going to make it out of the series alive, but whatever. Conversation for a different time.
When we start a sports podcast.
Yes, it's coming up next. It's just a natural progression.
Yeah. Eventually one day I'll be really into sports. Totally.
Yeah.
Did we already talk about the worst things in Austin? Overrated things in Austin. Graffiti Park.
So it's not even open anymore.
It's also not even a park. It's just like a wall. It's just a wall.
I feel like, I went to Zilker Park freshman year and I was like, this is okay, but
that's
like,
where we took pictures, right?
Yeah.
For my birthday?
Yeah. I used to go with some friends a few times. They loved it. Like, they swore by it, and I was like, it's okay, but like...
Is parking free?
I think so. Or at least after a certain time. But, I
was just wondering.
ACL, overrated. I don't like music festivals, though, so it's
I don't think I could mentally handle a music festival. Going to a single concert wipes me out. I could
It's
not.
like that on steroids.
I'd have to be on something to
Yeah,
go to ACL and not like have just
it's like
pass out.
torture on your body. Like, it's so hot. Everything is
Like,
so
it's-
expensive. You have to buy your drinks and your food.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck getting there. You can't drive. There's nowhere to park.
Oh yeah, Ubers are like $50,000 more
So
expensive.
I went
during
with my
ACL.
friend Nick freshman year. I was just like stressed the whole time about getting home. I was like, I don't want to be here.
When you go to ACL, you make it expensive for other people to just go home from somewhere else. Think about that next time you go to ACL.
Yeah, I do like the oh my gosh, the Zucker lights thing though. The Christmas.
I'm thinking of Zoo Lights, and that's Houston.
It's kind of like zoo lights though.
The light
Have you
trails.
been? Trail of Lights.
Trail of Lights.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's cute.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, I like it. Although I'm sure it's not gonna be up this year. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
yeah,
I don't
probably
know. It
not.
might be with
I
the
don't
way
know.
people
I've
are
heard-
acting.
Because now we're gonna get double hit with COVID and flu. So,
Oh,
'cause, you know, it's flu season.
I don't know what flu season is.
I honestly was under the impression that flu season was always happening because I always feel like
Yeah.
it's happening. But I think there's technically like 2 or 3 flu seasons every year.
Oh gosh.
So,
Yeah, I was thinking earlier. I was like, are we still allowed to get other sicknesses, or are you just
No, you're not.
now if you
allowed.
get sick? Is it just like, oh, I got it,
I
got
know.
COVID, or because people seem to forget like, oh my God, are you sick? It's like, yeah, bro, I have the flu or I have
Yeah.
strep. It's not COVID.
Or like you could also just have a cold.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, like be safe. Don't go out, even
yeah.
if you think it's just a cold. But like,
get tested. Really.
there's almost like an understandable paranoia about COVID.
Mhm.
Like someone sneezes and everyone's like got their pitchforks out.
Well, is sneezing a symptom of COVID? Because COVID is respiratory. So why would you sneeze?
In my mind, it's not you're sneezing because you have COVID. It's if you have COVID, you just put a lot of COVID out by sneezing. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I sneeze a
'Cause-
lot, but
Yeah.
for me, it's allergies now.
Also, we probably just need to change our air filter. I think there's one in the closet.
Okay, yeah,
It's gonna
I
take
need
a
also, like,
minute.
dust the fans and the
Yeah, I
baseboards.
try and dust my fan once a month now.
Yeah.
The lights in our bathroom, I need to dust those.
There's so much dust
COVID.
everywhere. Every place I've
Yeah.
ever lived in my whole life, dust accumulates. Like, you can't
I
escape
think that's
it.
normal. I think some
Yeah.
people just dust a lot and some don't.
Yeah.
Because it collects in places, of course, that you're not really touching. That's why it collects.
Like the tops of the doors.
tops
and,
of
like,
the TV.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No. There's a lot of restaurants in Austin that I think are overrated.
Oh yeah, like I went to Fresas for the first time. It's kind of
I
like
don't know what that
it's
is.
like Tex-Mex sort
Mhm.
of. Awful. I was like, I got tacos and
Is that the place you gave me that extra taco from?
yeah, Stefan got tacos. I got the like weird salad thing, which I didn't
Yes, that was.
even. I was like, this is disgusting.
the same night.
It was so expensive. It was so crowded. It's the people who go to the trendy places. They just have disposable money. They're just trying to like be
Mhm.
out and like with the times, and it makes me so
Yeah.
mad. Like, quit it.
Hey, if you live in Austin and your primary place is to get coffee is Starbucks, what are you doing? That's how you know we both are mad about it. What are you doing? Listen,
Coffee
hey,
is,
sometimes
like,
it
the hub
happens.
of little weird coffee
Yeah,
shops. I mean,
it doesn't
Austin
happen
is.
to me. I don't go to Starbucks because the last time I went to Starbucks, I didn't even get coffee.
I don't know the last time I
But-
went.
Why? What
Starbucks
are you doing?
is nasty.
Yeah, you could be going
Stop.
to anything else.
Epoch is my favorite.
Epoch, Monkey Nest, Summer
24-hour
Moon.
coffee
If you're looking
shops.
for something kind of sweet,
You want to treat yourself.
Summer Moon, baby.
That
there's
moon
like
milk.
there's like
is
freaking
something
30
else.
of them now in Austin.
I know it makes they're branching out. They're like in Dallas and Houston. I'm like, no,
Houston.
this is ours. Stop branching out. They
Yeah.
don't deserve you.
Lola Savannah, which is connected to the Grove. It's like another restaurant here.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I really like Stinson's. It's on 45th and Burnett.
Stinson's, Monkey Nest.
We said Monkey Nest.
Did we? Because Monkey Nest is like
Monkey Nest and Epoch
kinda-
are 24-hour coffee
Monkey
shops.
Nest and Epoch are like OG.
They're amazing. We used to do homework there really late at night.
Have to say it. Don't go to Brentwood. Smells like someone
The
died in
social
there.
house.
Mm-mm.
It is. I don't know if it's mold or asbestos or both.
Probably
or
both.
Old souls that have died in there. It doesn't smell good.
It's probably the souls of college students studying for like midterms.
They're rotting.
They're rotting in there.
Like, Hope and I walked in one day and we were like, all right, we're gonna study here. We
Mhm.
left right away.
It was terrible.
It smelled like booty cheeks.
It smelled like something had died in there, but they had gotten rid of the actual dead thing, but the smell just never left.
Yeah,
That's what it smelled like.
Morbid.
It was disgusting.
That
one place on Congress? South Congress.
Banu.
I
was just thinking that. I love Banu.
And
there's
then
one on MLK as well.
Yeah, and then there was that one we went to that was like really small. Remember? And it only had like, I don't know, maybe 8 chairs. I really liked that one. That one was on South Congress, I think.
It was on South Congress?
Yeah.
Like near...
Oh. I think it was a Spanish word. Why do I think it's mañana? Mañana?
Mañana.
Tomorrow?
I forgot that we went there.
Is that tomorrow in Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, is that tomorrow or yesterday?
Yeah. It is so pretty.
So that's like aesthetic.
Yeah, they have really pretty like blue tile on the counters, and yeah, it was really small, but it's also like less known because it's kind of hidden.
Yeah,
and it's a little bit more expensive, but
small.
You're definitely paying for like the vibe, and it's South Congress. So what do you expect? South Congress is also overrated.
So overrated. I'll always forget it's here. Of course now, especially.
We never go.
I think I went once to celebrate the end of the year with my friend. We went to Hop Toddy's. That was great, but like such an overrated place.
So
I mean, it's good, but it's overrated.
I think I'm gonna get some hate for this.
Oh my god.
The number one overrated place, not just in Austin, but originated in Austin. Torchy's. Yes. White people be like, I know a spot, and then they take you to Torchy's. Cut it out. Go somewhere authentic. Go somewhere else. Try a new place.
It's also probably going to be cheaper if you go somewhere else.
Yeah. For my birthday, my 21st birthday, my mom and my aunt were like, you can pick a restaurant. Let's go out to eat. I'm like, all right. I take them to this Bolden Creek Cafe place. It's on South First. Didn't know it was vegetarian. Absolutely delicious.
Oh, I love vegetarian food.
So good. I think I got tamales, but they were like sweet potato or something.
You've told me about those.
So good. You gotta find the weird...
We could just talk about restaurants for the rest of the episode.
Honestly, there's so many. But like, there's a lot of restaurants downtown that I just don't go to because of convenience.
Like, what's downtown?
There's a lot of like, well, it's also a lot of trendy, like expensive, like weird Mexican restaurants or like sushi places.
That coffee shop we went to downtown.
Java? Oh, no, the French place.
Yeah, that one was overrated. I mean, it was cute, don't get me wrong, but there was like one chair.
Yeah, we were like...
And like, I don't know, the barista, he just looked awkward.
He was fed up with us.
He was just like...
It's by the library. I think it's on 2nd Street.
If you can, at some point, go to the Austin Central Library.
It is...
You don't need a card. That's not the point.
Yeah.
Go to the top.
Look outside.
They have like a rooftop, like basically garden.
It's like a lounging area.
Beautiful.
They have a whole coffee shop in there.
They
have so many floors. I would.
I would. Okay. Let's do it.
Something that's not overrated is all of the public libraries. The branch of Austin Public Library. They have my heart.
I know. I used to just study at our library. I was gonna say it, and I was like, that's too close.
Yeah, we live close to one. There's a lot, so don't look it up.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find it.
You're not. You could live close to any of them. So.
Yeah. In our defense.
Yeah.
The pho place we went to, or no, was it ramen?
The noodle place on Guad?
No, we went to one on like Peytongen or whatever, 183 South.
I don't know what you just said.
Peytongen?
Is that the name of the road?
Yeah.
I don't even know what road that is.
It's off of 183 South.
Odd to me. That was good. I should know it because.
Was it Ramen Tatsuya? Was it that one?
Yes. I was like, I should know it. I think so. That was good.
It was really neat.
That was like kind of right before things.
Yeah, it was cold when we went.
Shutting down, yeah.
Oh, rip. That was our last
ramen.
Eating out. There's a ramen bar at the Domain. Me and my friend Matthew went to one time. Really cool. I don't remember the name of it, but
Shoal Creek Nursery. Miss that place.
My heart and my soul.
If you live here, it'd be easier because you can just take a plant home. But if you like plants, or you don't, but you should, because everyone should. Shoal Creek Nursery, great little nursery on Shoal Creek. No surprise there. 90% of my plants are from there.
It is like heaven.
It's just nice. Like, the people there are really nice.
Yeah, they're
and
really helpful.
all
It's
kinds
huge.
of plants. Yeah.
You walk in and, like, go to the main, like, area where all the plants are, and I swear, it's like, that's gonna be how it is when you walk into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Just plants everywhere.
My beautiful monstera is from there.
Yep.
Monster.
Oh, also, if you ever watch Yoga with Adrienne, she's from Austin.
She lives here. Yeah, she's lived here in, like, the same, presumably, house for a long time.
I wish I knew where, but
No,
I
but,
don't
like,
wanna
not in
be
a creepy way.
Just
In, like,
curious
a cool
where
way.
she would live, you know.
I know she likes going to, that one place. Juice
World.
Land.
Juice WRLD is a dead rapper. I'm sorry. Juice Land. Rest in peace. He was a good rapper. I'm sad about that. Yeah, Juice Land. I'm not a big fan of the juice places.
Me neither. But she went there in one video I watched.
Really?
She's wearing this super cute, like, jumpsuit. And I was like, I want that. She is cute. She has really nice hair.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, unrelated a little bit, but for a long time I did the no shampoo thing for all of COVID, basically, until yesterday. Every now and then I would mix in a little bit of shampoo because, like, sometimes you just need it. I don't know how people do it without it. And yesterday I finally decided I just didn't want to do it anymore. I missed my curls. I missed feeling fully clean on my head. I never felt totally clean.
Yeah.
And best decision ever.
Really?
My hair, first of all, was so unbelievably soft. Like, I have never felt the top of my... It's, like, really soft still. Like, it just feels...
Oh, yeah, it feels nice.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
I combed my hair out. I don't want to tell you how much hair came out. I don't. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay?
No.
You're not gonna be.
Not in 12 hours.
You're gonna be great.
I know. Yeah. Austin, my dude.
Yeah, like, Mount Bonnell is pretty disappointing.
Did you hear Pippa?
No, that was Pippa.
That was Pippa.
Was she okay?
She yawned.
She's like, what?
She's like,
What?
Why are you talking about me?
I didn't do anything.
What is that?
Mount Bonnell.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
like...
That doesn't explain it. You can't just laugh.
It is the, like, big overlook of, like, Lake Austin that...
Isn't there a restaurant?
No, I think you're thinking of the Oasis.
Yeah.
on
We
Lake
almost went there
Travis.
once and then we didn't.
It's also overrated. It's so expensive. Mount Bonnell is just... They say it's like hiking and you just walk upstairs and you're just on this overlook of, like... It's a pretty view, don't get me wrong. And, like, the sunset, if you're at sunset time, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very... You're there for, like, a minute and you're kind of just like, okay, ready to go home. Same with the 360 overlook. It's just the 360 bridge.
I've never done that. Wait.
You overlook it.
Is that with the bats?
No, that's Congress.
Okay. See the bats once.
Have you seen the bats?
Yes.
Okay. When did you
Because
see
I
the
love bats. My sister's wedding.
I saw them.
And then never go back because it's not that cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The bats are probably hiding.
Love the bats, though.
Too. They're like, we're not guilty.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at us.
Of what?
Coronavirus.
Oh. I was like, of what? What'd they do?
They're like, first of all, just don't eat us.
Is there, like, someone looking for a bat murderer? A murderous bat, I guess.
Yes,
is the better way to put
everybody in Wuhan. What? Why did I say it like that?
I don't...
Wuhan?
Yeah.
Wuhan.
Wuhan.
What did I say?
You just like Wuhan.
I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. Kai, what else is there to do in Austin?
Trader Joe's is in Austin.
Yeah.
Is it also in Houston?
Oh yeah, Trader Joe's
Is it, like,
isn't
from Austin?
I thought it was from Hawaii.
Oh really?
I think that's just because they do, like, tropical stuff. She's getting ready to. You better watch out. I don't think Trader Joe's is, like, specific to Austin though.
Oh, you like it,
Austin
Lindsay.
Java's good, but I think the only one left is downtown. It's on, like, 2nd Street or something.
Yeah, there used to be one on Lamar that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like Waterloo Records. It's pricey, but it's cool.
I feel like, yeah, my dad spent so much there once on records that he got a free tote bag. And it was, like, that's a kind of a lot of records. He bought me, like, 4 for my birthday, though. He really likes Waterloo. He tried to plan a trip to come up here for, like, World Record Day, but it was, like, right after everything shut down. But he still ordered online.
Good.
So, I know, like, that's cute.
I mean, I love half-price books, but that's everywhere. But,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm, like, in a mood, I'll treat myself to book people.
Yeah. Book people's like, oh, I actually have extra money for some reason this month. I can get a $30 book.
Yeah.
But you still feel good about it.
Yeah.
That's the key.
I mean, they have pretty good sales, too, sometimes. I love going up to the children's section. I love children's books. They have really nice ones. They do. I'm trying to think.
Harvey and I went to a theater here, and we saw a really good play, and it was a tiny theater. I mean, there was maybe 30 of us that fit in there.
Was it like the improv one?
No.
The one on Lavaca and 7th? Remember that one?
It was
that
on
one's
Airport.
Fun. We would go to improv over there. The theaters are cool. There's a bunch of little theaters kind of scattered.
On Airport.
You see this? Give her drugs one time and she likes you.
She's talking about me.
No, Pippa, my niece.
On Airport Boulevard, Austin, Texas. It was so good.
Is it by our old house? Like Avenue F?
Kinda. I don't know. I think I saw it when I was a freshman. I had to go.
Oh, okay.
God. See, now I'll have to put in the description because this.
I think Fallout was the one we went to on. That was downtown.
Yeah, didn't we see? Yeah, where we saw improv.
Mhm.
Cold Town. I don't know. I'll look it up, and for anyone listening that one day will remember this and want to go see a play, I'll put it in the description.
So many people will remember this.
So many. It was good though. Funny story. Harvey. I can say his last name, right? Because it only makes sense if you know his last name. He has no social media. You're not gonna find him.
Don't look.
His last name's Pinder. Wow, I feel weird saying that though. And we went to go like pick up our tickets. I think it's called like roll call or something.
Mhm.
Will call. That's what it is.
Oh.
And they'll like that's where you pick up your tickets when you buy them. And I mean, it was like basically in a strip mall. Like that's how small this theater was. And he was like, "We don't have anything here for Pinder." He's like, "Oh, we have something for Bender." And we were like, I mean, it would be quite a coincidence.
Right.
There was both a Pinder and a Bender seeing this play. But the guy seemed really iffy about it. He was like, I don't know. And like we showed him our confirmation. But it's such a small theater that they handwrite down names. So he was like, all right, I think it's you guys. And we were like, yeah, who else is it going to be?
I guess I can let it slide.
I have a picture with myself holding the little playbook, though.
Did you have to do that for class?
It's for my theater class.
Yeah.
If you're going to come see UT campus, go at night, because it's
beautiful.
Significantly better looking.
Don't walk alone.
Yeah, I used to do that, though. But
I did, too. I used to walk around late at night by myself. Silly girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's very pretty.
Parts of UT campus are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Even just walking down Speedway at night with the lights and the trees. I miss it.
I miss it too. We're gonna have to, like, when it's normal to be on campus, even though I'll be graduated, I want to come back and walk down Speedway.
Yeah, well, we might
I'm gonna
be
walk
here
down
soon.
in a graduation gown.
I'm gonna walk down in a wedding dress.
So I'm not gonna pay for one of those. Yeah. I'm gonna get married on Speedway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get married on Speedway.
Oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Pippa does not want to look at you.
Pippa.
She's trying so hard to ignore the fact that you're the one on my bed and not me.
Even though, oh, there's Scooby.
Hello. Oh, did you have a good nap?
How long have we been talking for?
An hour and 7 minutes. 8 minutes. 9 minutes. Oh, wait. 8 minutes. I was looking at the seconds.
Uh-oh. Time is going backwards.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I think this is the first time our episode has not been longer than the last episode.
Yeah, and no breaks.
Yeah.
Scooby.
Well, let's do some shout outs to things before we go.
Okay.
Go check out my Etsy. My sister, I have 2 sisters that help with the Etsy, started doing embroidered pillows. They are super cute, super stylish, super aesthetic, and instead of supporting a crappy big business like Anthropologie, you can support us. Yeah, and get a nice pillow or other things we sell jewelry and stuff.
Yeah.
That's 2/3 cat, spelled out, no hyphen. It'll be in the description. And check out our Redbubble.
Yes.
If you want to buy some merch.
Stickers, coffee mugs, shirts, sweatshirts, whatever.
We'll link that too. But it is HC Hawkins 77. That's the profile. Or you can just search Uncommon Thoughts Podcast.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Let me shout out.
Go give a listen to Ugly Side Up.
Yep.
My friend Dom's band. They are so good. They have like kind of a punk vibe almost, punk rock. but more mellowed out. Give them a
like
listen.
I like it.
Yep, they have great singles coming out. Real quick, I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you've never seen it, I don't know why you wouldn't. I'm very late. Hope it's raising your
I
hand.
haven't technically seen it. I mean, I watched it a little bit as a kid. But...
Yeah, I'm 10 episodes deep. I like it so far, but I haven't gotten hooked enough to understand how everyone is so in love with it. But I think it'll come. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's impressive.
That's the only show I've heard of.
What, a kid's show, right?
Yeah, it's so wise though. Like, it's before its time for sure.
Dang, I think when I finish Yu Yu Hakusho, whenever that is, I think it's kind of a long one.
Yeah.
I always commit to the long ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a committer. The long ones.
She's a committer.
And anyone who's listening, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And if you would like to write in suggestions, why can't I think? Comments, stories, which we do read. I guess now, if anyone really wants to, like, put in there, like, hey, you can read this.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to, like, out you, but
yeah,
also...
or if, like, you're comfortable with us saying your name.
Yeah, you can say, like, just write with a fake name, honestly.
Yeah.
But...
uncommonthotts at Gmail. Wait, uncommonthotspodcast, right?
At gmail.com.
I think Avatar is 100%. That's what I was told.
She's going back.
Wrong. Could be wrong. Don't really care enough to fact check it.
Oh, so she doesn't care about you is what she's saying. Or me. Or
yes.
Pippa.
Just you.
Just me.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it. We're gonna do some yoga. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful whatever point of the day you're at right now.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Hang in there. You're not alone.
We need a catchphrase.
You are loved.
You are loved. Hang in there. You are loved. Let's say that together.
Hang in there. You are loved. Goodbye.
Bye.